Okay, the market's coming back, by the way, not by much, but we're down only 58 points. Last 14 minutes of trade coming up. Neeraj Dewan is director at Quantum Securities. He's with us now. Neeraj, hi, good to have you here as always. What are you making of the sort of market moves, and are we on the cusp of a bigger move? The question is, what is going to be the direction? Because, you know, a Fed meeting in the past, very recently, also has turned out to be that decisive pivot. Not the Fed pivot, but a pivot for the market. What is your sense?
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct. You know, earlier also we've been hoping that there'll be some change in the tone of Fed, that going ahead. But that has not happened in the previous meeting. Even Jackson Hole Summit, they reiterated their stress on fighting inflation. Now, this time also their expectations are built in that there's going to be some change, or some sentence may come in the meet where they will hint at some slowing down of interest rate hikes going ahead. So, but that is anyone's guess. We don't know. But then markets have positioned themselves. Even US either markets have gone up. Here also we are now close to the highs. So there has been a rally in the market. So the events which will unfold today, tomorrow, are domestic, RBI meet also, and plus going ahead, US inflation data next week and job data will definitely have some bearing on the markets. And but though I'm not looking at, even if there's some disappointment as far as these events are concerned, I'm not looking at a big correction in the market. So maybe there may be some pause, some small correction, because if you see our corporate results, we have been coming out with very good results, especially financials, which form a very large part of our Sensex and Nifty. So there have been good results, and they will support if there's any correction in the market. I think going ahead, of course, short term, the events will dictate what happens. But I think over the medium term, I'm still positive on the market. Any downside because of these events should be used as buying opportunity.
Okay, all right. Hi, Neeraj. The biggest loser today is Bharti Airtel on the Nifty. It's down close to around 3%. Jefferies, they say that strong growth outlook has been priced in, and that's why they downgrade the stock to hold. What's your view on the stock?
I've been following Bharti for quite some time as far as the price movements are concerned, not purely on the fundamental, but purely on price movement. I've seen that, whenever before the results we see good rallies in Bharti, it gets priced in pretty fast even before the results are out. I think that's what happened this time also. Bharti had seen a very good move, in the last couple of months. I think that is the kind of profit taking we are seeing now, even in spite of good results. And going ahead, there will be some pressure on the margin, because, like even the Jefferies report had pointed out, the pressure on margins may come because of the 5G rollout. But I also agree there. So going ahead for a quarter or two, there may be some pressure, and that the RPU improvement also may not come very soon now in the next couple of months or 2-3 months. So I think this profit taking that has happened now, you may not see too much of an upside from these levels for some more time in Bharat.
Neeraj, any thoughts on Eicher Motors? The sales were robust for the month of October, record sales. Royal Enfield sales were up 86%. While the other two-wheelers faced some issue in the export market, for Eicher Motors, the exports were up 62%. But the stock is under pressure today. Any particular reason, and your thoughts on the stock?
I think there was some concern regarding the increase in sales is happening because of the new launch, which may have a little lower margin, it's a low realization, motorcycle. So there may be some concern there, but I think overall the results are very good. And even though there may be some pressure, but on absolute term, I think they should continue doing well on profitability. So, I think if there's any correction in Eicher Motor, if it continues, I think that should be an opportunity, because though I'm not too positive on the two-wheeler space as such, but so maybe I'll not look at Hero Motor or a Bajaj right now. But Eicher Motor among the two-wheeler space still looks interesting. If there's a correction, I think that's an opportunity.
It has also underperformed, say, TVS Motors by nearly 40% so far this year. By the way, Indian shipbuilding stocks are higher. Mazgaon Docks has rallied 14.5%. Cochin Shipyard has a 7% gain, and Garden Reach is likely to pocket close to about a 9.5% up move, and all these are coming in on very large volumes. Neeraj, do stay on. We need to slip into a very short break. We'll come. Yeah.
Sorry. I don't want to interrupt your train of thought. But any guesses what's coming up next is India's sleep economy? I'm just wondering what that could be. You want to take a shot? I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm just wondering.
Maybe something to do with apps which track your sleep.
Track your sleep or something.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I mean, but that should be
interesting.
That should be interesting. We'll take a quick break, the break that Remo was talking about, and we'll come back. There's about 9 minutes to go for market closing, and we'll be back. There's news that Cabinet has approved the mechanism for procurement of ethanol by public sector OMCs. So we'll get you more details on that as well. See you on the other side.